What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Sunday, February 24th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets playing the LA Clippers, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the 6th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Jamal Murray has scored 33, 18, and 24 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 33.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. He's played 33, 31, and 33 minutes in the last 3 games, so I'd say those minutes are safe. Jamal Murray is $6,300 DraftKings salary. He's $500 more on FanDuel, projected at 31.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's right around 5 times value. Jamal Murray hits value 58% of the time at this price. He produces 1 fantasy point per minute. Fantastic matchup. I love Jamal Murray here versus the LA Clippers. Remember, we added projected ownership, and that will be updating throughout the day as injury news changes. We also added the fantasy points per minute stat here for each player, and we also added a stat that's new to the industry. We call it the hit percentage, and it's the percent chance this player has to hit value at his current DFS salary. And you can access all these new stats even on mobile devices by tapping the dash rank icon. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like DeMar DeRozan from the San Antonio Spurs playing the New York Knicks, who have the 2nd worst defense overall, and they give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. DeMar DeRozan has scored 44, 29, and 33 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 40.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. DeMar DeRozan is $8,100 DraftKings salary. He's $300 more on FanDuel, projected at 38.6 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 40 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. That's something he does 44% of the time at this price. It's a small slate, so you're going to have to take more risks here. I think it's a great matchup, so I love DeMar DeRozan here versus the New York Knicks. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Jamal Green from the LA Clippers playing the Denver Nuggets, who have one of the better defenses, but they're only middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. Jamal Green has scored 17, 25, and 23 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 21.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 22 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. Jamal Green is $3,400 DraftKings salary. He's $800 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 20.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's right around 6 times value. There's an implied total of 234 points in this game. I love Jamal Green as a nice value play here versus the Denver Nuggets. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the power forwards. I'm sorry guys, it's a 3-game slate. I know I pick this guy almost every video. It's Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Toronto Raptors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're pretty good against opposing power forwards. But Aaron Gordon has scored 34, 33, and 35 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 33 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is $6,500 DraftKings salary. He's $600 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price, projected at 35.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. There's an implied total of 219 points in this game. Aaron Gordon has hit value 63% of the time at this price. Aaron Gordon's been getting it done for me, so I love Aaron Gordon here versus the Toronto Raptors. It's Aaron Gordon! Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets playing the LA Clippers, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing centers. Nikola Jokic has scored 49, 62, and 44 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 49.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 32 minutes per game with a 28% usage rate. Nikola Jokic is $10,200 DraftKings salary. He's $1,200 more on FanDuel. I prefer that DraftKings price. Projected at 45.3 fantasy points here tonight, he's going to need around 50 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. There's an implied total of 234 points in this game, so I like the Joker's chances to hit value. He does it 49% of the time at this price. It's a fast-paced game, fantastic matchup. I love Nikola Jokic here versus the LA Clippers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.